Centre national de rugby, le stade Pierre Camus, en présence de sa famille et souhaite aujourd'hui nous rendre un dernier hommage. Pierre Camus fut notamment président du comité Golf Basque-Langue, puis de la Fédération française de rugby de 2008 à 2016. Mesdames et messieurs, nous vous invitons à respecter une minute d'applaudissement pour honorer sa mémoire.
Time for the South African national anthem ahead of the Marseillaise.
In honor of South Africa, la musique de la garde républicaine will play the anthem Pussy Sikele Africa.
Now time for the Marseillaise. The players are pumped up and we're ready to go. This is an autumn test match between France and South Africa. And two quality teams. This is the France side with Poirot, Guillaume Guirado, the captain, Sadali Gomez of Racing, Bahami Hina, Maestri, Laurie Ituria, Piquemont back in the fold, Baptiste Serrin of Bordeaux linking up with Lopez, first game in 18 months for France, Penaud of Clermont, and Geoffrey Dumoreau in the midfield, with Damien Penaud normally a centre playing out on the wing. Bastereau back in the fold as well, with Teddy Thomas on the other side of Racing. Maxime Meder of Toulouse also makes a return. For South Africa, Willie Leroux at 15 comes back and starts his first of the 3 matches for South Africa, having missed last week's defeat to England, along with Faf de Klerk of Sale. Andrew Pollard at 10, with Diancie at 11, Sibusiso Nkosi on the other wing, Jesse Krill and Alande in the midfield. Kitchoff, former Grenoblois, with Malcolm Marks, didn't have a good game against England last week, and Franz Malherbe with Peter, Steph Dutoit and Franco Mostert, former Stade Francais player in the second row. Colissi, the captain. Dwayne Vermeulen, of course, of Toulon, originally before he returned to South Africa at the end of last season. Hasn't got a club, apparently, but in any case, he knows a lot about the French team. And Warren Whiteley of the Golden Lions, starting at number 8. On the bench, Cheslin Colby of Toulouse will logically come on. Well, a pre-kick-off by association for Les Aveugles, for blind people in France, with a nice golden retriever there taking the ball off the pitch. We're about to get down to business here in Paris. Nigel Owens is today's referee, the Welshman. Plenty of experience. Matthew Carley, Tom Foley on the running the lines with the TMO Roman kit of England. There's Dwayne Vermeulen, of course, getting a call-up for Rassie Erasmus in those matches against England in the summer, the England tour. Baptiste Serran of Bordeaux. Here we go then with Andre Pollard kicking the ball into the hands of Camille Lopez, who clears the ball with a fine strike with that left foot of his that takes him up towards the 10-meter line. Love the new strip for France. You can see that it's kind of a 1980s style Philippe Sella style shirt. Faf de Klerk, and a little chip over the top by Pollard, and that was well marked there by Damien Penaud, the youngster who would normally play in centre, but he's getting a lot of game time out on the wing for Clermont. Just because they've had numerous players out injured. There you go, Mathieu Bastereau going quite high there. Needs to be a little bit careful off the shot with Steph Dutoit. Flat pass there as they take the ball forward. Bastereau, who will be causing all sorts of problems in the midfield for France. Faf de Klerk with a lovely little kick over the top, and that's you have to go for that. That's wonderfully done there with Teddy Choma. A little bit of a banana kick that takes the ball a little bit up towards the 22, but not really great distance. Penaud didn't really have many options, and that was the best option possible, really. Wonderful kick down into the corner, though. Sebastian Vaha-Mahina, another player for Clermont. He's playing his 34th match for France. Malcolm Marks of the Golden Lions. Another well-taken line out by Steph Dutoit. Bit of resistance from France. De Klerk into the hands of Kitchoff. De Klerk gets the ball out again, this time to Steph Dutoit. Bastereau's got his hands all over that.
Okay, thank you.
Dwayne Vermeulen fronting up to some of the players he used to play against and with down at Rugby Club Toulonnais. And Camille Lopez will try and get them into the South African half. He does that with success as the ball flies over Dianti, the Golden Lions winger. Very quick to react. That was Bastereau.
On the line, please. On the line.
And Guillaume Garrado, who'll be heading to Montpellier next season, at the end of this season with Well, it went over the top, it didn't go forward. Taken by Gomez of Racing. Bati Serran to Vahamahina. He hits the deck. Serran, Cami Lopez, Bastero. Oh, lovely little spin there. Didn't manage to get past Vermeulen, though. Good mates off the pitch, but on the pitch, it's a different scenario altogether. Vahamahina this time hits the deck. Very solid South African defense at the moment. Lopez with the high kick, Teddy Thomas chasing. Oh, he's got his hands on it. No, he has not. That was very close indeed. Good play, I must admit, from Gianti. Did very well.
Hughes.
To Clerc. Taken by Maxi Meda. Oh, Maxi Meda on a beautiful run there. Out to Teddy Thomas, cuts inside. Has he got anybody outside of him? Bati Serran was there, but he couldn't get the ball out. They're moving this quickly. That is a brilliant kick. That is fantastic. Oh, it's gone a little bit too far for Damian Penaud. Just needed to undercook that a bit. But how about that for a run out of his own half from Maxi Meda? Teddy Thomas taking over. Look at that. Gets past 1, 2, 3 defenders. Kitchoff comes in. Teddy Thomas outside of him. Malcolm Marks takes him down. And well, he was on his own, Damian Penaud. That should have been in his hands. Cami Lopez not showing signs of rust, but slightly overcooked. Marks gets the ball to Moster, and there's the upfield kick to that man again, Maxi Meda. Oh, this is interesting. Geoffroy Dumeru, former Stade Francais player, enjoying his spell at La Rochelle. Maestri.
Front edge offside, 5
and
10
two players in offside positions. Oh, that's Malcolm Marks who takes the ball there. We got a penalty for France.
5 and 10 offside. 5 and 1, sorry. Here. Number 5 and number 1. Here.
Well, this is most definitely in shooting range for Cami Lopez or Bati Serran, one of the two,
okay?
I imagine. Maxi Meda, wonderful player. Great to see him back in the French team. Look at that, that's his second run there. Just gets the ball out to Dumeru. Trying to not cross the lines in a bad way, but obviously fool that South African defence. Serran's going to be taking the kicks tonight. For the moment. Maxi Meda, 51st selection for him. And it's just good to see him back. And that glides beautifully between the sticks. And the Bordeaux number 9, who's just signed for Toulon on a 3-year contract starting from next season, puts Les Bleus 3 points ahead.
Same way.
Cami Lopez. Line out for Malcolm Marks, the Golden Lions man. It needs to hurry up there. Off the chop by Whiteley. Pollard, little chip through by Leroux. It's not a great kick there from Penaud, but it doesn't matter. Did the business.
Just a little bit quicker, please, okay? A little bit quicker, please. You give me first, thank you.
Maestri, you should get plenty of credit for his fine actor studio gestures there. This is the captain, Colisi. Garado needs to get out of there. It's a turnover ball. It's a turnover ball. What have they got? Have they got numbers? Oh, the ball does come out to Maxi Medar again. Peno around the outside. Can he get past his man? He's still going. This is brilliant play from him. Bastero takes it on. Baptiste Serin. This is good play from France. It's a bright start in the opening 8-9 minutes. But that defense from South Africa pushing them back. Nearly offside there by Janchi. Taken forward by Poirot. Poirot tackled by Colisi. Maestri this time. Baptiste Serin. Vaha Mahina. Kitchoff with the tackle. Baptiste Serin, little cheeky kick. Oh, that was nearly good. It was nearly a beautiful maneuver. Damian Penaud, I think he was hit in the air, in fact.
He didn't go back, and then he kicked. Option taken away.
I think it was
Came up.
Janchi. A beautiful tackle there, some wonderful ripping as well, excellent stuff.
Okay.
And Bastero, look at that, quick hands from Dumaru out to Maxi Medar. Penaud.
Baptiste.
Well, I tell you,
Yeah.
things are looking quite bright if we're going to have a game like this for the next 70-odd minutes.
Oh, shit.
The tackle coming in from Damien de Allende. Good chance for France to double their lead from
Time on.
tight angle, 5 meters in from the paint. Penaud's been active in the first 10 minutes as well.
If you come up, make sure you go back quickly, okay? You block the options, okay?
Baptiste Serin of Bordeaux. Oh, it's beautifully struck, and there he goes. A scream of delight watched on by his teammates. And France take a 6-0 lead here at the Stade de France.
Okay. Damien, stay behind, okay?
France 6, South Africa 0. 11 minutes in to this autumn test match. France on the attack with Pollard. Chopped down by Mathieu Bastero. De Klerk.
Advantage, not on your feet.
Ball coming out with Whiteley. They've dropped the ball, but there's advantage being played.
Off your feet, play the ball, no.
There you go, the gesture telling you that Turia diving down. And a penalty opportunity for Pollard, who's going to go for the sticks. And that all comes down to the support that you have on the tackled player. Any support that's not your own will be penalised. There's Penaud, a lot of strapping around the ankle. Andre Pollard reduces the areas by half, 6-3 it is.
left or right? Through there behind, please, okay?
Cami Lopez, with that left foot of his, sends it high into the 22. Vermeulen. It's getting snagged by Wenceslas Loré. Kitchoff. Player they're missing in this team today is Ibn Etzebeth. Picked up an injury. Still a very strong team. It's not a great clearance kick. It's a kick. Gives them an extra little bit of distance upfield, but not that much, 10 meters or so. A line out for Guillem Guirado. It's not going to Vahamahina. It's going straight into the hands of Loré. There's Picamol. Picamol. Batiseran, Guirado.
I think.
Blindside this time. Ooh, Dwayne Vermeulen and Bastereau. Clash over on that far side, two very hard men. Jefferson Poirot this time. Batiseran, Cami Lopez. Vahamahina. Ainsley Yarosu. Maestri this time. Straight down the middle. Oh, Kitchoff has stolen the ball. Well, he nearly did anyway. Yeah, there it is. De Klerk. Oh, spillage. This time, it's Willy Leroux. Takes the ball forward. Sorry, De Allende. And the big man, Whiteley. Have to Klerk with a big kick. Dianti's chasing. Cami Lopez taken well. Here they go. Down the blind side, Teddy Thomas.
Set the wrong way.
Penalty for France.
The wrong way, advantage.
Fell over the wrong side of Teddy Thomas. And that's going to be a penalty back over in the middle.
Number
To the
6.
halfway line.
Wrong side.
It's the captain, Kolisi. Just couldn't help himself, just falling on that left-hand side, just preventing the ball from being snapped up by French players. You can see that. Aquarius tries to maneuver himself, but it's difficult to roll out of the way when you've got bodies all over yourself. And hands holding you in an offside position. Lopez not going. Well, they decided not to go for the sticks from that distance. Kicking it into the corner for an attacking platform. Bastereau and Vermeulen. Boom. Friends reunited. Taken well by the Clermont lock. Vahamahina. The giant South Africans trying to get their hands in there. They need to fall in themselves. They've still going, France. They're still going in the right direction towards the 5-meter line. Can they still remain structured? And you've got players in white shirts coming in from all angles. Not making much ground. It's collapsed now, but they're still going. Guirado's still on his feet. Finally goes down. Now they need to get a quick ball out. What are they going to do? Oh, the little chip through. Teddy Thomas got it. There's a kick into the corner. That's not going to be grounded. Is it? Oh, maybe, maybe not. And Peno's there. I don't think he's made it. We got the penalty. No, we got a drop. We got a 22.
Dead ball line. Yes, 22, yeah?
It is a 22. And that was guaranteed that it was over the 22 line. Not even going to go to the TMO.
Time out. No ball. 22 called.
Well, it was...
Time on.
That wasn't far up, was it? He just lost control.
Wait. Kitty, did you say anything, or I'm happy to go here?
Or Pano's just been hit there.
Say again.
A little bit of a late call from Nigel Owens. So no TMO.
Wait. Time on.
Okay, let's get on with it. Now, I don't think he saw that Mr. Owens, that Pano, well, he must have heard. But I'm sure that his linesman told him that everything was okay. There's another. There's a fair contest, says Mr. Owens. Always wary of contact in the air, but that's his call. Bastero. Oh, good hand set out to Gomez to Teddy Choma. Bastero came off the leg, yeah, absolutely. Ituria hits the deck. Oh, great play from Marks. And that's why he's been nominated as one of the World Rugby Players of the Year. Malcolm Marks, along with Johnny Sexton, Bowden Barrett, and Faf de Klerk as well, which is great. Got to be
gone on, lost forward into white, and forward.
Johnny Sexton or Bowden Barrett, surely. I'll give it to Johnny Sexton, what they've accomplished over the past, 12 months in terms of rising up to the second ranked team in the world is just incredible. So many interesting matches taking place today. Ireland beating Argentina finally after an early square, 28-17, that finished.
Oh, okay.
And Wales beating Australia for the first time in 10 years. There you go, there's
nothing wrong with them, no? Oh, fine, okay.
Proof that he didn't ground the ball. 9-6, no tries scored in Cardiff. And England being denied a late try. Well, it was the All Blacks win by a point. Scotland comfortably beating Fiji with more than 50 points after a strong first half for Pacific Islanders.
Mark to the left.
And Tonga beating the French Barbarians.
Half middle piece, okay. Start here and then you can go back.
So scrum time it is.
Shoulders. Balance. Crouch. Bind. Set.
South African pack just a few kilos heavier. Penalty for South Africa.
Blue. Straight to the ground. Get your height, please.
And Jefferson Poirot just going straight down. And Pollard picks the ball up. He's going to probably go for the sticks. There we go. Gesture made by Nigel Owens. Must be pretty uncomfortable with the camera sticking out your chest and what looks like a feather duster. Well, he's just pulling the man down as well, isn't he? Jefferson Poirot, the Western Province man, the tight head Franz Malherbe. So he's a Stormers player now, isn't he? Pollard, of course, he missed what would have been the winning penalty against England last week. Just shaved the right post. He's going for 2 for 2. And that's a brilliant kick. That is straight between the sticks. World square once again. 6 points each.
Left again. Sure they're behind, okay? Good.
Vermeulen. making sure that that ball was his
Ball available
from the
gone.
kick.
Stay. Owens!
Maxi Medar, imperious in the air, takes the high ball. Quickly given out to Johan Maestri. Bati Serran, Vaha Mahina, Mose Dan Dutois, Camille Lopez, Max Teddy Choma. Arthur Ituria getting involved. And that South African defence coming up really quickly. Kitchoff tries to steal the ball. 22 minutes in, there's Poirot, Marks. He's a menace, Marks. He'll do that each and every time. Lopez hits the high ball. Willie Leroux goes up for it. Goes backwards, not a problem. Maxi Medar. Sebastian Vaha Mahina. Kitchoff is there again. That's a cheeky kick, but it's taken well by Leroux. Taken comfortably by that man, Camille Lopez. Well, he should have just chipped over the top there rather than go all the way back to Pollard. Yeah, Pollard's gained all of that space. No one challenged him. Now it's Maxi Medar who's under pressure. He was outside of his 22. Stays in play. Someone needs to put a bit of pressure on Faf de Klerk.
Inside.
Inside of his own 22, not a problem. That's gone straight out. Very well played there by Penaud to prevent Andre Pollard taking the ball. South Africa moving forward. De Klerk. Pollard. It's a penalty, isn't it? Wasn't that great play from Ituria? Bati Serran wants to take it quickly, didn't he?
To play the ball, you must let it go when you're on the floor. There was no tackle. You must then let it go on the floor or get up.
"25 minutes of tit-for-tat rugby, basically, between two teams. They're not giving in terms of defence. I think it's all about making the turnovers and jackling at the breakdown. They've just got to win your set pieces. At the moment, France playing more expansive rugby. Jacques Brunel, Julien Bonner and Sébastien Bruno. Jean-Baptiste Ellisal as well, working with Brunel.
Stay down.
Gomez still burrowing. Bati Serran gets the ball out to Camille Lopez. Well, it's a blind pass there by Bastereau. Went backwards, so it's not a problem. But now Camille Lopez finds himself in a precarious position. Tangled up amongst a whole bunch of white-shirted defenders who are very hungry to rip the ball from his hands. Bastereau in a similar scenario. Vaha Mahina. Surely little chips over the top, little kicks that are... Well, it's very well taken by Leroux. And Penaud had his hands on it too, but Willie Leroux just slightly stronger there on that occasion, the Wasps man. Marks. De Klerk will just box kick that, I think. Oh, he completely missed that. Laurie needs support. Against South Africa, you always need support players at the breakdown. They're really quick and really aggressive. We've seen that time and time again. And this time, that's exactly what I mean. Marks as the man. Pouncing on Ituria. Got to work. You've got to work. You've got to work. This is not just about support play. It's getting back up off your feet and getting into the right field position to make sure that there's continually players supporting the ball carrier before they get tackled. And now they could find themselves behind for the very first time. 28 minutes in to this November Test match here at the Stade de France. Andre Paulin, the 24-year-old. And that is a great kick. South Africa take the lead, 9 points. France is 6.
Left again. Left again. Should they behind?
South African staff looking pensive, not looking over-expressive. It's very well taken. South de Klerk. Well, it's Bastero working really hard. That's been scooped up by Maxi Medard. What options has he got? I think they got the advantage there as well. The ball got knocked forward by South African Gomez Sarr up towards the halfway line. Advantage over. We nearly dropped that, didn't he, Willie Leroux? I think it was Penn who actually allowed him to keep the ball close to his side, so he didn't drop it. Kitchoff.
Move, Blue.
Oh, he's inside the 22 there with that kick. De Klerk. Line out it is for France. Anybody's game at the moment.
Just the race, yes. Wait for him, okay? Keep the space, please.
France's last victory against South Africa was back in 2009, 9 years ago now, in Toulouse, 20 points to 13. Oh, good hands from Picamol. And I think that might be a line out for South Africa. Serran trying to pass the ball back off so that it gets knocked off a South African player, not the case. Marks has the line out. Having a few issues with their numbers, I get the impression, South Africa. They haven't been ironed on properly.
Contest play. Okay, Owens. Stay behind.
Big charge from Mostert. South Africa lose the ball. Whoa, that's a good pass out to Dumaru. Maxi Medard now. Teddy Choma needs to cut inside. Takes out a couple of players. The two South Africans just crash into each other. Johan Maestri. France enjoying it when they got a bit more space. When it's tight, it's not the ideal situation. The tackle in there coming in from Kursi, the Sharks player. Maxime Meda into the contact zone. Oh, Louis Picamol still going strong into the 22 he goes. Can they get the ball out quickly? And a little kick. I don't think that's a good decision. Oh, it's going to be a line out for France. Teddy Thomas trying to take it quickly. A little bit of a fumble there. Down in the corner. Finally, it was quite a good kick. So a very good opportunity here for Guillaume Gerardo and his men. 5-meter line out. Need to win it first for Harmahino off the chop. Now the well-structured driving ball, Picamol. Well, Picamol's been spotted. That was a knock-on. Went backwards, I think, says Nigel Owens. Ituria this time. Lorre. Tackling really low so they don't gain any yardage. Drop goal, Cami Lopez. Oh, it's perfectly executed, and I think that's France who now level things up at 9 points each. Well, pragmatic approach to the game. Yeah, perfectly executed there indeed. And you can see that the rain is falling in Paris as well. Not heavily, like it has done across Northern Europe, pretty much all day. It's a great take from the in the air from Nkosi from the kickoff. Should have been a French ball. Here's de Klerk. Willy Leroux takes over. De Klerk again. Ball taken forward there by Vermeulen after a good pass from Whiteley. There's Mostert. Kitchoff, oh, Dutoit. And now they can go again. Oh, Dumarou gets the ball out to Teddy Thomas. Is he going to kick the ball? No, he's going to try and run around them. This is good playing. Oh, he's made the break. Teddy Thomas, he's got players outside of him. Needs to make the pass, surely. Oh, what has he done? Dumarou was out of it, just off his left shoulder there. He didn't know, they didn't communicate, just expected the pass to turn up. And you can't just take anything for granted at this level of the game. No, you cannot. Charge from Franz Malherbe. That should have been a try, that should have been 7 points. Oh, fumble there. And a botched kick, really, from Pollard. Just have a look at this again. Look at what Teddy Thomas did. Little help there from Geoffroy Dumarou. Made a bit of a block. Look at that. He had two options there. Best option was Dumarou. Well, if he'd have scored the try, I think we would have probably gone to the TMO for a bit of blocking from Dumarou. And he knows that that should have been a 7-pointer. But it's not over yet. We've got 4 minutes remaining in the first half. France, another line out. Maestri off the chop. Can they stay on their feet this time? See what the structure's like. Gerardo! a brilliant piece of play there from the hooker and captain. He didn't want to stop. No one was going to stop him. And that was fantastic. And he just went straight through like a cannonball, ripping through the defense and over the line. That was sensational. He was on his own. And an excellent personal exploit there, despite Malcolm Marks there tackling him. Just had enough to go over. And Guerrero scores the first try of this test match here at the Stade de France. Look at the determination on his face. Brilliant score for the Toulon hooker. 14-9.
Tough enough.
For France, is that Gaël Fickou, who's, I don't think he's coming on, maybe he's come on for Damien Penaud. I don't know. But Baptiste Serin looking to extend that advantage to 7 points. 2 from 2, looking to make it 16-9.
All good, Kitty. Everything looking okay from up there. Do you have any number? Am I taking me out?
Baptiste Serin. Oh, it's another fine kick. 3 from 3 for the UBB number 9, Baptiste Serin. Pollard kicks the high ball. Taken well by Bahar Mahina, second time round. Minute and a half to go in the first half. Fickou does come on for Dumaru this time. A blood sub, who knows? Fickou has been the man of the moment in the top 14. 6 tries already for his new club, Stade Francais, the former Toulousain. Dwayne Vermeulen takes the ball. And his... remember, the flanker... Laurie with the tackle. De Klerk. Pollard. Oh, spillage, that's went forward, surely. Thank you, Mr. Owens. Got told by his linesman, blinded as he came in from behind the tackle. Damien de Allende. Picamol, who is jackling down in the loose. And this should be the last play of the first half.
This has to be up, not that, please. You too? Space, please. Make sure you keep the space, okay? Okay, stay there now, stay there. That's good, so stay there. Crouch! Bind! Set!
So Dumaru's gone off for HIA. That's why Fickou's come on.
We have poor height by the both sides. Up higher, please. Number 8. Once they come up, I want you inbound, please. Before I call it. Before, yes. Once they come up, I want you inbound, please. Not after. Get your height, leg strong underneath. Keep the balance. Crouch. Bind. Set. In. Keep it up.
Well, the South African scrum putting a lot of pressure on, but Picamol takes the ball quickly off the back.
No.
Serin, they're going to kick that out, I think. No, they're not. Guillaume Garrado still keeping the ball alive. They're going to use it if they can. This might go out now. No. Gael Fickou. Oh, he's a wily player, and he's still going. Came about 30 metres there.
Move right.
Gomez. But they mean business, France, if they're playing 2 minutes into the added time. And they haven't kicked the ball out. That basically means that they want to get as many points as they possibly can. Oh, that's a...
Okay, accidentally.
Ball got knocked forward. The advantage being played. Oh, they made the break. Now, Medard gets the ball out to Teddy Thomas. Needs support. Has he got it?
Turnover good. Turnover good. Release blue. Hands away. Turnover good.
And maybe South Africa will try and kick that out. This is not going out there playing. This might be the longest half of rugby we've ever seen. There's the little kick through. Is it still in? Is it still in? Is it still in? Yes, it is. Oh, this is great play from South Africa. The footballing skills. Finally, it's been kicked out by Damian Penaud to save the day. And the half-time whistle goes 2.5 minutes into added time. What a first half we've had here. And what a French performance we're seeing. This is very enlightening, I can tell you. France dominating possession. What will the second half be like? France in search of their first win over South Africa in 9 years as Dwayne Vermeulen, a native French speaker, of course, having spent 4 seasons playing down on the RAD for Rugby Club Toulonnais. Before returning to South Africa, give himself a chance of playing in the Rugby World Cup next year, of course. Took it back inside of the 22. Clearance kick is not good. We got a line out. And Fickou's back off the field. Dumaru passed his HIA. But I'm sure we'll see Gael Fickou on the pitch a little bit later on.
Come 2 meters then.
Quality player.
If you're not in 2 meters, okay?
Line out for Guillaume Garrado. Well taken by Vaha Mahina. It's very clinical. They haven't lost a line out, France.
Tackle is made, tackle is made, tackle is made. Play on, tackle is made.
Vaha Mahina once again trying to get himself into the 22. France in command so far. Camille Lopez in the pocket for a drop goal opportunity. No, it's a big up and under. They need someone to go up for it, though. That's a very good kick. Oh, it's been picked up by Bastereau. Bastereau's going to get over. That's been grounded on the line, I think. And that's going to be a try. And I don't think it was in 2 movements. He can award that immediately. The momentum took him over.
Knocked on by White. Yeah.
Gathered by 13 blue.
Try is good.
Grounding on the...
Lovely, thank you.
It's a try. Bastereau for a 5-pointer. What a kick from Lopez. That was extraordinary. Let's have a look at this again. I thought he was going to go for a drop goal, in fact. And Penaud goes up. And Bastereau just too strong for Steph Tutois. The right person in the right place he was. Just squeezed towards the line. How about that for a start to the second half? 21-9. And they've made the break now. Mathieu Bastereau. 48th match for the 30-year-old. Bati Serran looking to make it 23 points to 9. This is looking good. His kick is good. And it is 23-9. South Africa hurting after last week's defeat against England. Will they be hurting come the 80th minute here at the Stade de France? High kick. Oh, bit of pressure there. Well, it's been picked out. That's going to be a try as well. Well, I don't believe it. That is just a remarkable response and a real big mistake there. Because we can see that again with Sebastian Verhaamahina. Takes the ball, knocks it back. Did he knock that forward? Now, I'm wondering if Steph Dutoit just pushed that ball forward, because it went backwards. But I think the try's been given in any case. Cozy.
Bydd y problem ar yr ochr? Bydd y problem sy'n yr ochr?
Stopid ball boy to master pier.
I was going to see if there was a problem with the knock-on. In fact, Nigel Owens, doesn't matter, we're going to move on. 23-14, potentially 23-16. If Pollard can nail this effort, it's coming around nicely. It might have gone, oh, it's gone over. A little bit of luck there, watched on by Razzie Erasmus. 23-16, here we go again. Well, two tries in the space of 5 minutes. The second half, where is this match going?
Ball is there.
South Africa playing Scotland next weekend in Edinburgh. France will entertain Argentina. That match will not take place here. Well, Dellend getting taken out. That's right shambles. His foot went over the line, I think. It's going to be a line out for France. France playing Argentina at the Stade Pierre-Mauroy in Lille. A week today. And the other matches, Italy against Australia in Padua, Wales against Tonga in Cardiff, England against Japan, Scotland against South Africa, as I said, and Ireland against New Zealand in Dublin. That will be an absolute cracker. Girardo, and again Verhaamahina. Bastro taking the long pass there. Serran, Dumaru. There's the kick. Maximeda's kick. That's a mark by Elfiwe Dianchi of the Golden Lions. Lopez. He's got the runner. Picamol's gone up for it. Oh, he just gets his hand to it. Maestri snatches at it. Here he is again. Maestri. Little change of direction. Dumaru, little chip over the top. It's a cheeky little chip as well. Oh, he's got the ball. He's got the ball back, Dumaru. And South Africa won it back. I think there was a legal play on the ground. Dumaru had that snatched from his hands. That's going to be a penalty. Well, he was playing the ball on the ground, rather, from the captain, I think. Pretty sure it was Kolisi. Okay. We'll take a look at that again. We'll replay. Let's have a look at this again. Okay, well, that was Picamol to Maestri. Yeah, there it was. That's slightly illegal from the winger, Dianchi, not the captain, Kolisi. And a penalty opportunity here for Bati Serran.
Okay.
Bati Serran. One of the youngest players in this squad. 24, along with Arthur Ituria. And who's the other one? Oh, yeah, it's Damian Peña, who's the youngest in the starting 15 at 22. Serran has pulled it wide. 23-16, first miss of the night.
Number 8, timeout. Number 8.
Warren Whiteley's going to go off, and on will come Haji Schneeman of the Blue Bulls.
Okay, you wait now. Should I behind, please, okay?
And this is his 10th match playing for Springboks.
Vantage knock on.
Oh, that ball's been knocked forward there. Poor communication. Ituria goes down. Here's Willie LaRue. And the ball out to De Allende.
Away, blue hands away, lost.
Pollard, de Klerk. There's Mostert. Oh, they're playing with fire, aren't they? The little flick passes. The France players are coming up quite quickly. Jefferson Poirot smashed out of that attempted ruck situation. Picked up very well by Cami Lopez. Oh, good hands. Oh, he's off on another one of his runs, isn't he, Teddy Thomas? Can he get back up on his feet quick enough? Baptiste Serran, his Gomez start.
Reload. Lost now.
Serran to Cami Lopez, another one of those high kicks. Danger lurking. It's very well taken there by Pollard. A good tackle there from Peña. De Clermontois. De Klerk. Picked up by Lopez once again.
Stay blue.
Back into the South African 22. And this time it's Willie LaRue with a long kick, but he was inside of his own 22. That's very well struck indeed. And the Wasps full-back doing the business there. South Africa playing Wales the week after next at the Principality Stadium. They'll want to get one. They want to get a couple of wins from their matches played. Really lost against England. There's a good work at the breakdown.
Once you tackle, roll away. 8 blue.
Dwayne Vermeulen working hard. Louis Picamol needed to get out of the tackle zone. Penalty opportunity. Got to seize those chances. Picamol goes down, tries to turn. Can't turn it because he's got Dwayne Vermeulen all over him. Gael Fickou will come on to replace Dumeru, logically. He's just a player with the X factor, a wonderful runner. He's impossible to read with his running lines. The footwork is sensational. As Pollard kicks his three-pointer and reduces the difference to 4 points now. 23 points to 19.
Okay, he's coming.
Gael Fickou replaces Geoffroy Dumeru.
Okay, we're sure, let him go. Okay, if you go that way, you can go. No, wait. Wait, let him go. Okay.
23-19, Lopez sends the ball high up towards Dwayne Vermeulen, as per usual. Doesn't gain much ground.
Inside, yes.
Takes a clean catch. Confirmation of Fickou arriving on the scene. Good to see Gael Fickou playing. 39th match and the 24. Bit of rush defence here from South Africa, but Lopez doing quite well. Vaha Mahina. Baptiste Serran. Maxi Medard this time. And that is a very good kick that just creeps into the 22. Dumaru just suffering a little bit with the shoulder. Not surprised, and a bit of a limping Mathieu Bastareaud as well. It's not good news. The other backs they've got on the pitch, they've got Bello and Dupont. Anthony Bello of Toulon, the fly half, and Antoine Dupont of Toulouse, the scrum half. Morgan Power, of course, picking up an injury. He was going to be the #1 pick for Jack Brunel until he picked up an injury. Penaud does well. Penaud wasn't held. Oh, he's off his feet there. He needs to be careful there, Colisi. Use the big man, Ituria.
Move for.
Oh, it's a flowing game. But there's a big battle taking place in that middle area now. Pollard, just behind Teddy Thomas. Maxi Medard, is he going to run this? No, he puts it on his left foot and kicks the fine kick up towards the halfway line. Everything he's done so far, Maxi Medard, he's done it perfectly. Well-timed hits coming in on Damien Penaud, the youngest player in this on the pitch, at 22. Along with Nkosi. Where's the number 14 shirt? French fans getting behind Les Bleus as Malcolm Marx sends the ball into the line out. Damien de Allende taking the ball forward, sorry, yeah, de Allende. This is Steph Dutoit. Faf de Klerk, just running around the outside. Good charge, this time coming in from Franz Malherbe. A little kick over the top. It's a cheeky kick as well, that's good from South Africa. He's such a fine orchestrator of the game. Let's have a look at this. Tacking and diving. And then intelligently putting the ball behind Teddy Thomas into that corner. Cheslin Colby's coming on, the Toulouse man, to replace Nkosi. If you want to see someone who's got a bit of pace, then keep an eye on this man. He is like dynamite. When he turned up in the top 14 last season, we were just thinking, wow, this guy, he is pocket dynamite. That's driving more. Steph Dutoit trying to get his hands on the player who's carrying the ball. I think Corrado's got it. It's not coming out. And that's going to be a scrub for South Africa, I think. Indeed. So Cheslin Colby, just if you want to understand why he's where he gets this lightning speed from, well, it's in his DNA. He's the cousin of South African sprinter Wade van Niekerk, who won a 400-meter gold medal at the 2016 Olympics in Rio.
Big space. Okay.
96 tackles to 81. You can just see that.
Okay, I've spoken to my
a lot of big hits going in. And South Africa getting a bit more possession now, looking more dangerous.
Space, please, lads. Keep the space, yes.
Mixing their game up and being patient. But just over 22 minutes remaining. Plenty of time for more scores, more drama, and more very physical battles on this pitch, which has been the case so far in the hour that we've seen them play together. Oh, a little bit of butterfingers. Need to be careful. Willie LaRue.
Always backwards.
Ball going backwards. Very fortunate. Mostert. Willie LaRue, D'Alend, sorry, Jesse Creel into the 22. Andre Pollard into the hands of Vermeulen this time. South Africa patiently battering the French defence's door. It's good work, but he's off his feet now. Got to leave it. It's there for the taking. And that might be a France scrum.
Hey, we have a fair contest by both sides and nobody's at fault. Scrum down, white forward, okay?
Oh, South Africa are very fortunate there.
Not a problem, both sides.
And the advantage being played because they get the ball because they were going forward.
1 and 3 substitutions, please.
And we got changes.
South Africa, 1 and 3 substitutions.
Changes in the front row.
Okay, thank you.
Bonambi will come on to replace Kitchoff.
Oh, 1 only.
Oh, it's just Kitchoff. It's yeah, it's just the both players at Western Province.
Number 3 white and 1 and 3 blue, yes?
Oh, Gomez, Sarr and Jefferson Poirot going off as well.
They changed, not you.
Rabah Slimani will come on it. And Danny Priso plays for La Rochelle. Very solid and strong loose head prop.
Okay. Ready? Yes. Right. The last 2 scrums have been very good, so I want the same on this one, please. Height good. The last 2 scrums are very good. Same on this, please. Fine long. Balance, please.
Dutoit coming on, I think, in the front row.
Bind. Set. Hold it there.
No, it's Vincent Coq, isn't it?
Stay back, 9.
Here we go, South Africa on the attack with a charge there from D'Alend. De Klerk gets the ball out to Pollard. Good tackle there from Ituria. Gael Fickou. Well, he dives on the player. He might get penalised for that, Gael Fickou. And I think Vincent Coq. When a player dives on the ball, can't dive on it, but unless it's a 50-50.
I have around the neck, and the player's trying to go down, so I understand. But then he pulled him afterwards, and there was no need to. So it's a penalty only, away, no need to pull afterwards.
You want to take the ball?
Yeah, but after, he carry on. If he let go, it's not a problem for me, okay? Thank you.
A little bit of extra leverage around the neck there, which has given them a penalty. It's after Ituria, just not letting go. We saw that on Pollard. And then downward force, of course, we don't need to see. Doesn't need to do that. I don't think it was his fault, though. There was a South African coming in from the side that was pulling him down. In any case,
Lewis.
it's a chance for South Africa to make it a 1-point game with 20 to go.
No, because I thought he was trying to get the ball, and then he couldn't, but he pulled him afterwards. So just a penalty for me, okay?
6 from 6 for Andre Pollard. And it's now a 1-point game. 23 points for France, 22 for South Africa. Everything to play for. Babio is the new man to come on to replace maybe Laurie or Ituria, maybe, I don't know. The Castro player. 23-22. It's a very interesting test match. It's only his 4th match for Babio. Oh, he replaces Picamol, in fact. That's interesting.
Let him go!
Well taken by Maxi Medar. Gerardo around the edge is taken down by his former teammates. Toulon. Cami Lopez, big kick. Gelficker's been slowed down. It's taken by Willie LaRue. Willie LaRue going on one of those wonderful runs that we see him produce against for Wasps. Gelficker tries to get his hands on the ball. Kitchoff, that's a good break, that is. It's not the right player to have break, though, I'm afraid. With Malcolm Marks, doesn't have the speed that Cheslin Colby has. Cheeky kick behind Teddy Thomas. Maxi Medar's there. No, it's Cami Lopez, in fact, with the left boot inside of the 22 and up to the halfway line.
Okay, thank you for your work. No, wait. What? Okay.
It's kind of looking to pass the ball rather than literally trying to go for a route one Malcolm Marks. And now we've got Thomas Dutoit, who's replaced Kitchoff.
Okay, time on.
Marks to Moster. South Africa getting their hands on the ball now. Possession-wise hasn't been a problem. Big charge coming in from Schneemann.
Last.
Finally, they go for the kick over the top, and that's going to go out.
22.
Dempsey trying to get up there into the danger area, grounded by Teddy Thomas. 16.5 minutes to go. A very tense and tight encounter. Could go any way. Although France will be a little bit disappointed that they didn't manage to get a big lead. Coming for an offside position there.
Off 19.
Kamisha will replace Gerardo.
Prevented the advantage, yes.
And Ituria's down on the ground. He'll need some treatment. Kamisha, the Racing hooker. Very mobile, very interesting player. Who is a fine replacement for Gerardo. But Ituria.
Timeout.
Ituria needs a bit of treatment, I believe.
There, where he is injured. Yes, yeah, there. Penalty there. Well, here. No much difference.
Can France hold on
you happy to take
and get an important win? In 8 matches at the helm, Jacques Brunel, 64-year-old, took over in 2018.
Wait a minute. Why hasn't that clock? Yeah, but why hasn't it stopped then? Because
Provisional coach
about 30 seconds ago.
For the autumn.
So that clock needs to go back 30 seconds. Why is it still going?
Test matches.
Wait.
Before he officially became the #1 coach. 2 wins and 6 matches lost in 8 played. It's not brilliant, but they have beaten England in the Six Nations.
Keeping the time, and he tells me it's 63:53, so not that time. Okay, I have stopped the clock, I promise you. Okay? Thank you. We need to get that read done. 63:53 when the time comes back on. What are you doing, please? The course.
And Gerardo calls for the sticks, a penalty for Bati Serran. An important kick this is. This is Cami Lopez who's going to take it, mate. No, it's Gelficker. Of course it's Gelficker. He's and a bit of cramp for Bati Serran. Muscles starting to tighten for Gelficker. Oh, he's gone wide, hasn't it? He didn't strike that well, didn't That's an opportunity missed for the Parisian.
Substitution, please. Thank you.
Camisha then replaces Guirado. Bastero will take over as captain, I imagine.
Okay.
Had a good game, Guirado. He has scored that try, the only try.
Play on. Come on, okay, enough now. Thank you.
Tried in the first half, of course, the 38th minute. Great score as well from Guirado.
Stay up, please. Owens.
Bastero and Nkosi score the other tries. Oh, de Klerk has taken out Cami Lopez, and that's quite nasty. The arm went out, and we might have a yellow card. I think Nigel Owens might have to stop the game. He's hearing his linesman, and he thinks he's going to blow the whistle. I don't think he's going to carry on. There you go. Lopez not in a good place. De Klerk is walking on ice now. It's not just the fans. He went in just high. He had his arm up. We're going to go to the TMO. This could be a game changer for South Africa.
Yeah, I'm checking. Wait a minute.
The follow through. Okay, that might be accidental. But if he puts up his arm and there's contact to the head, then we'll find out what's going on.
No arms is the call. Huh?
Well, late and no arms.
Yeah, okay.
Here it is, Nigel. Just okay.
Well, that's a difficult one, isn't it? He's up there. He's a little bit late. Now that angle we need to see again. Always a tough one, isn't it?
Okay, Nigel. Those are the angles.
Yeah. For me, it's looking to me like a penalty only that I'm...
Oh, good. I'm glad that he's saying this because, to be honest with you, it's a little bit clumsy, but there is a follow-through. He hits him in the face. And the French will get a penalty for that, but he couldn't really stop himself. You're going to hold yourself up in any case to prevent yourself from getting smashed in the face, but de Klerk just gets... we get told that this is... they couldn't really avoid it, could he?
My team and my view is it is late, but just a penalty and nothing more. It is just unlucky, mistiming and a penalty only with no cynical play. So it's going to be a penalty to where the ball lands, okay? Thank you. Thank you both. Just a penalty, yes.
So Bastero takes over as captain. de Klerk is let off the hook. Now,
I appreciate that it's just a mistiming and nothing very dangerous, and he won't deliberately try to do it, so it's a penalty only in this occasion, but you must be careful with the timing, okay?
And France will kick for the corner, I believe. Will they go for the sticks? Remember, Gail Fickou just missed a penalty. They're going to go for the sticks. They have to. You get yourself a 4-point lead. This match could be won by a penalty. We don't know. We don't know where it's going. It's very much up in the air. Such an important match for both of these two teams. Remember, we're just starting countdown for the World Cup. These matches are big.
Sorry, this is just...
They're vital.
Sorry, it is just there, okay? I'm sorry to be fussy, but I just give you the map, okay? You still happy to go because I give you the map?
Rehearsals for the big stage. You really want to try and get a big scalp in November. Six Nations is a little bit different. And then, of course, friendlies ahead of the World Cup. But this time it's Bati Serran who's got the tee. And it's not Gail Fickou, it's in his striking range. An important kick this is for the Bordeaux number 9. He's got it good tonight, hasn't he, Bati Seran? 26-22 and a 4-point lead with just less than 15 minutes to go. See how much it means to the young scrum half and his captain, Gerardo. Serrano goes off. Dupont comes on to replace him. Fine player indeed. Back from an injury, of course, at Toulouse. 26-22 for Les Bleus. There he is. First taste of South African wrath from kickoff. Maestri. Oh, it's Antoine Dupont there, and not Anthony Bello. That's Dupont for Serran. So in fact, Lopez has gone off. Bello's come on to replace him, and South Africa going on a bit of a run here with a good charge there from Janchis, who's come on. They got everybody on that one. Forward, surely. Cheslin Colby's going to go down into the corner. Cheslin Colby, oh, he's grounded it. Is that a forward pass or not? That's the question. But otherwise, South Africa will take a 1-point lead. Can't give him any space at all. Oh, he dropped the ball. He didn't ground the ball. He dropped the ball. I can't believe it. That is not a try. the fans are seeing it now on the big screen.
Okay, so we have a knock-on, scrum, defending ball.
I'd go back to see if it was a forward pass. What a tackle that was from Ituria. Well, they are most definitely a very lucky team tonight in certain areas.
To the left, okay, please. To the left, to the left. Stay there, good.
Francois Lou coming on for Kolisi. And it's a penalty for France. It's a big scrum, isn't it? And the Bath player playing his 63rd match at 33 years of age. And Anthony Bello, the Toulonnais fly half, clears the ball. It's the young players that are coming through the ranks and showing what they're capable of doing. Of course, Dupont, just his 8th match for the French team. Bello, just his 8th match. Both 21, 22 years of age. But Cheslin Colby, well, he must be absolutely gutted. That was so nearly a try. And the ball just squirming from underneath players. Advantage with South Africa. Oh, that's nearly an interception. And Teddy Thomas. He's having a great game, Pollard. Look at that, that is so dangerous. Bastro coming up really quickly to try and ruffle his feathers. That was the initial knock-on from Laurie, though. And that's where we're going for the scrum. 10 minutes to go at the Stade de France for this November Test match. 26-22. Pure entertainment on show here
That's the mark.
Can
Right, to the
France
left of the mark, please, yes.
get the win?
Shoulder, stay straight, stay square. Bind long. Crouch! No. I want you inbound, please, before we start. Inbound, okay?
South Africa ranked 5th in the world.
Keep the balance, stay the pressure off. Stay close. Start close and then you can go back out.
Those 2-time winners of the World Cup, 1995, 2007. Here in this very stadium in 2007, where they beat England. With their coach Jake White, we've got Victor Matfield as one of the emblematic players in that squad. And that wheeled no penalty. But shambolic.
It's good. Drive square. Keep the balance, keep the pressure off, please. Shoulder.
It's all about holding on for another 7.5 minutes.
Bind. Set.
France kicking off their November test run, and it's a free kick taken quickly by Faf de Klerk. Oh, a wild pass. Bastereau coming up really quickly. It's going to be a line out. Willy Leroux this time. Lacking a bit of cohesion in the midfield. Changed in the front row. We've got Malcolm Marks, who's going to come off. And Bongi Bonambi is going to come on and replace him, the Western Province hooker. Johan Maestri trying to find some way through that South African defence. Dupont. Dupont's box kick. He's got a chaser as well in Damian Penaud. Unable to get his hands on it. Cheslin Colby does the business. This time it's Vincent Koch. Willy Leroux, little kick through. It's a cheeky little kick as well with Pollard. Oh, that's kick through once again. An opportunity for South Africa. Let's see what the skills are like. Well, it's been grounded there. They're very lucky. Dupont's back in position. He saved the day, and that was nearly a good score there for South Africa. It was Jesse Creel with a little kick through. Those footballing skills, I'm afraid, by Janty, not good enough to fool Antoine Dupont, who comes back and saves the day for France with 6 minutes remaining. Anthony Bello gives the ball back to the South Africans. Oh, spillage there. Tries to claim that it was, he turned around, and then he claims that it was the lights. There are no excuses. You can't hide away from the truth, I'm afraid. And the Blue Bulls fly half knows that that was a serious mistake.
Let's go, please. Was that you? Sorry, say again, Matt.
Dami Lopez may have to come back on, I believe. Now, what's this for? Is it for an injury?
Watch his height. Watch his bind.
Now, what's happened to Bello?
Watch his bind. Square, please. Stability, square. Because you were going across.
Bello injured.
The free kick last time.
Well, maybe he's going to come on to replace Bastereau. I don't know. That can't be Bello. I think it's just one of the backs. Bastereau was limping earlier.
Crouch. Bind.
Dupont.
Keep it up, keep it up.
Oh, they need to get that out quickly, and they do indeed. That's well played. That's a lovely little chip into the corner, and they're fighting for it, but they can't get there in time. Willie LaRue covers his ground, kicks the ball into touch. Look at that, excellent play there from Dupont. It's waiting for Mullen, doing some great work, blocking two of the players so that they didn't get a head start. Maxi Medard comes off and Lopez comes back on. Teddy Thomas probably moving to fullback. A line out for Cami Shat. Oh, it's a short line out as well to Danny Priso. Dupont, Laurie. That's a great penalty that's been won there by Francois Lowe. Fantastic. That's what he's good at. That's what he does. It's one of his specialities. And perfect timing. Tackled the player, took his hands off Laurie, and then went down straight for the jugular.
No, good.
Medard, Gerardo, Jefferson Poirot. Waiting patiently to see if they can celebrate what would be an amazing victory for them. And Paul Gabriaga comes on for Harmahina, another Stade Francais player. He's had a great game for Harmahina, there's no doubt about it. Imperious in the air. Just taking, not dropping anything. Apart from that one spillage that gave the try to turn the cozy.
Advantage is a penalty.
Nicely done. He appreciates that. Vincent Coq. Teddy Thomas would have been over the billboard otherwise. Penalty it is.
Never catch the ball, not the interception. Deliberate knock on. Penalty only.
Frantic and nervous last few minutes.
Yeah, no, but if you go with one hand and you don't get it, then you have to take the problem, okay?
Nice gesture. That's what rugby's all about. 2 minutes 20 to go. Bonami with the line out. There it is. Taken very well there by Steph Dutoit. Pollard
Back.
into the tackle zone. Taken forward here by Schneemann. Faf de Klerk. Oh, they're coming up really quickly. That's a very good tackle. That is from Dupont on Jesse Creel.
No!
Faf de Klerk again. Schneemann, oh, he's dropped the ball. Play on. You don't want to mess around. You don't look at the referee. You just get on with it. How about that for a kick? That is an amazing kick. Oh, my word. It's not often you see a back rower produce a kick like that. Gabriel, that was incredible. Now, the ball went forward. That was a forward pass, I'm afraid. What a mistake. What a mistake. Well, that was the spillage. Now, look at this. That is a brilliant kick through there from Ituria. Look at that. They're on the verge of victory. The South African players look slightly deflated. They just can't believe what's going on here. It's a game that they've thrown away to a certain extent. We're in the last minute and they got a line out against them. A scrum. And the French flags are being flapped victoriously on a weekend of Remembrance Day, of course. Quite fitting, I suppose.
Crouch. Bind.
A lot of former French rugby players from the earlier 20th century. Went and fought in the wars, of course, lost their lives. Well, this might be just a fine gesture for them, as Gabriag takes the ball a little bit forward. I think it was Gabriag who produced the kick there. No, it was a Touria. No, it was definitely a Touria. The Clermontois. 30 seconds to go. And a penalty has been awarded. South Africa have a last chance. Danny Priso getting sucked into a desperate situation.
Do not spoil a good game.
Oh, his foot was on the line, I'm afraid. Damian Penaud, and that's going to be a line out. Going to check with the TMO to see if Damian Penaud.
Before you said your time is what Marcus told me, so the line-out will take place.
Well, they're going to have the line-outs, in fact.
The flag went up before your time, so we take the line-out.
Wow, they get the line-outs.
Last play.
Surely they can't lose now. Well taken there by Mostert. Francois Lowe goes forward. Well, that's a penalty there by Mostert already, by Maestri. Little kick over the top. Oh, okay, we got a penalty. Dupont, Bello takes the ball there. But we've got a penalty. But 3 points is not good enough, I'm afraid, for South Africa. They have to go for the line-out.
Too late after the formation of the maul.
Maestri. That's a very good kick. And that's a 5-meter line-out, and the pressure is on France now. Damian Penaud. How tense is this situation? A pressure cooker situation. Both teams desperate for victory. South Africa need to get a move on, otherwise they're going to be in trouble. And finally, there's a bit of a reaction there.
Too late. Numbers doesn't count anymore.
They need to get moving. Taken off the top, South Africa. 5 points and they've won the game. With 2.5 minutes into added time. Balls come out. Faf de Klerk. Oh, Jesse Creel gets caught out. They got another penalty. Desperate times for France. Faf de Klerk. South Africa, Faf de Klerk goes again. Little pass there out to Dutoit. Desperate defending for France. Can they hold on? Is there going to be a mistake? Is that a try? Is that a forward pass? I'm not too sure. We'll go up to the TMO, but he's grounded it in the corner. I think that's a forward pass. I don't think they're going to award it. I think we'll find that this is forward. I'm pretty sure.
On-field decision is a try.
Look at this.
It's on the screen.
It's forward. They're not going to award the try.
It is forward, Nigel. I'll show you again.
Okay. So there's no advantage. Back to the pen.
Look, there it is. It's blatant. But
Pass is forward, no try.
But they've got a penalty.
Again, collapse them all. Penalty back there. No try.
Wow, 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 this is... Oh. You could cut the air with a chainsaw, it's so thick with anticipation.
What number was it? Great. Number 19. Too late, the ball. Back.
Paul Gabriel collapsing them all.
Time on.
Passes and he runs forward.
Pardon?
If he passes and he runs forward, that's a forward pass.
No, no.
Another line out, another chance for South Africa. It would be such a massive blow to France if they can't get a win here. South Africa would be great relief after losing against England last weekend. Moster takes a fine aerial catch. And South Africa have a very well-structured maul. They're driving forward, and Bonomi still going. And oh, they're going to score the try. They're going to score the try. South Africa have done it. I can't believe it. What a massive blow to the French this is. And what great relief it is for South Africa. That hurts. That hurts bad. And the French are suffering. They can't believe it. Mr. Owens made the right decisions all the way. And it all comes down to the hooker, Bonomi. Very well structured, driving more. And there it is, just creeping over in the corner. What a blow for France. And they move 27-26 ahead. The kick doesn't matter, that's the last play of the game. And how difficult is that one to digest? They lost matches by a few points. Last year was the same. They lost against South Africa by a point. I don't know how they managed to do it, but they did it. France looked the better team in the first half. They looked very well organised. They went into the changing rooms 16-9 ahead. Bastro scored another 23-9 up after 45 minutes. But then things got turned around. And there's the extras kicked by Pollard. And that is game over, ladies and gentlemen. 26 points for France, 29 for South Africa. And the Springboks finally get a victory that they've been so desperate for this year. After taking a major scalp in New Zealand back in August, they now come back. I don't know how they came back, and it all came from within. They battled valiantly to take this victory here at the Stade de France. 26 points to 29, the final score. Well, when you are leading going into added time, not even added time, it's just going into the 82nd, 83rd minute, and that happens, it's really, really tough, isn't it? And there's a nice image with Dwayne Vermeulen and Bastero catching up, of course, former teammates at Toulon. You can see where the smiles are coming from. The South African side, Rassie Erasmus' side. And now in 12 matches, he's all square now with 6 wins and 6 defeats. But for France, well, that's not looking good for Jacques Brunel. He's under pressure now. He's under pressure to win those 2 matches, just like it is every year, I suppose. That's only 2 wins out of 9 matches and 7 defeats now. Difficult to understand how. And they've lost matches by small margins in the past. I think this one really hurts bad, because just when you see some light at the end of the challenge, just in the way that they actually played against New Zealand, especially in the first half of the three-match test that they played last summer, you saw that there was some good rugby being played. Maybe in this November 3-match test scenario, maybe they would have started with a win here. They thought they had, but they finally just came up short. And that is difficult to digest, as I said. Well, it was interesting, the rugby that they played. It's a better rugby, there's no doubt about it, but it's still work in progress, I'm afraid. Well, in any case, I hope you've enjoyed the rugby this evening. France, I'm afraid, come up short, losing to South Africa, 29 points to 26 here at the Stade de France. But next week, they'll have a chance to fight back. They'll be taking on Argentina in Lille a week today, whereas South Africa head to Scotland.
Dans cette fin assez incroyable. Quel est votre sentiment à l'instant?
Thierry Touria.
Dégoûté tout simplement.
We're just we're gutted basically.
Try is good. Knocked back by...
Allez, pour toi. Toi.
Good for me. Try is good my side, yeah. Check everything, Kitty. Looks all good to me, okay?